Hello from 2K Sports. We're honoring diversity and culture tonight with the NBA celebration of Noche Latina. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Taking a look at some numbers here for Alperen Sengun.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
So here's Portland's starting group. Inside, we'll see Kamara and Klingon. Deni Avdija out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Grant in at the 3. And for Houston, Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason. And it's Sengun in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A lot of the talk coming in focused on the backcourts, Richard. Both teams have outstanding guard play.
And that means we should see some creative offense. I love skill play at any position, but it's often the guards that will leave you speechless.
Now here's Holiday. And here's Grant from the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
No hesitation from Grant. He's not bashful shooting off the catch when given the chance.
Smith with a screen on Grant. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Here's Avdija. Pass to Grant. On the wing, Holiday. The 3 is up. Eason pulls it in. Durant with it. Avdija picks him up. Goes up on the wing. Here's Sengun. Uses the glass on the layup.
Offensive rebound is a big part of Sengun's game. Just look at his numbers. They've been great over the years.
Avdija, screen on Thompson. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
No panic from Holiday with the shot clock running down. I love his poise.
And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of it.
Now here's Avdija, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Holiday against Thompson. And Holiday powers it home.
Take that, Holiday with the hammer.
Durant, pass to Sengun. Thompson outside. Pass to Smith. Outside Durant. And it's Portland with a rebound. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Rockets. That one was in Houston.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. That sends Deni Avdija to the free throw line. It's going to be on Tari Eason, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 8-point game. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Eason, pass to Durant. Can they get it? And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. Taking a look at the Rockets, holding down the 6th spot right now in the middle of this conference. And, of course, the Trailblazers only a few spots below.
When I look at Houston, their focus is shifting now to the playoffs. Now, they could wrap up a good seed, and of course, it's a matter of playing their best basketball to close out this regular season.
Pass to Grant. Avdia, left side. Fires the three. They get it again. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, and Clingan is a gigantic player. He is so difficult to keep off the glass at times.
Now Thompson, yet to see a basket. Smith with a screen on Grant. Durant surveying the D, fires from deep. Houston with another miss. Portland leading by 10. Pass to Holiday. Clingan with a screen. Left side, Holiday. Here's Avdia. It's hauled in by Houston. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Everyone expected them to come out and dominate that night. Maybe they underestimated their opponent a little.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys, back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Grant. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Milwaukee. Got a piece of it. Pass to Holiday. Portland moving it around. And here's Grant. From outside the arc. Durant pulls it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And the basket is good.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Thompson. Avdia outside. Pass to Graham. Launches a three. Thompson pulls it in. Over Holiday. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Portland. Up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Portland.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
We've got Green. Josh Okogie is out there with Shepard. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Finney Smith in at the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Henderson. Turned in an outstanding game against Milwaukee. Pass to Love. Picked by Murray. Picked it! Outside, Green. Here's Okogie. And here's Şengün. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
Oh, yeah, and he was piling up the blocks, too, 4 of them. And it's about more than just that number. It's about getting into shooters' heads.
Trying again.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And stolen by Williams. Left side, Love. Now here's Henderson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he buries his first look.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Rockets trail by 10. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, BA, the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because to assess in the moment.
Houston making some changes. Kevin Durant comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Amin Thompson in for Okogie. Then for Portland, Kamara, he's checked in for Williams. Avdia comes in for Henderson. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Love. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Thompson gets a good look. Portland with a rebound. Avdia's got his fourth rebound in this one. Pass to Sissoko. Jacks up a three. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Rockets trail by 10. Thompson right side to the paint. Tries from 6 feet. And Sengun puts it in.
And the comfort level that Sengun has around the basket is as high as it gets in this league.
Here's Holiday. Pass to Avdia. From downtown. The Rockets pull it in. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And Sengun gets it to go.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Outside Holiday, kicked by Murray. 4-3. Again, the miss by Portland. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Kamara. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They've led by as much as 10. Again, the miss by Portland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Talking about Alperen Sengun for a moment. What are some things that stand out about him to you on tape?
I would say his passing for sure. He's very Jokic-esque with some of the dimes that he dropped. And we've seen him accept a bigger role on the scoring side also.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Green, and Tari Eason subbed in for Shepard. Then for Portland, Klingon, he's checked in for Murray, and it's Jeremy Grant in for Sissoko. And it's the Blazers with the ball. They lead by 4. Outside Kamara. Three-pointer, Holiday drills it from deep. Holiday's got 7.
Oh, don't be mistaken. Holiday can make a serious dent in from deep.
Eason pass to Capella. Now Durant. Pass to Eason. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Holiday. Capella, screen on Holiday. Oh, it's stolen away. Grant with a screen on Thompson. Holiday against Thompson. 5 to shoot. Holiday passes to Grant. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Outside Kamara. Back to Holiday. Grant outside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. On the 2K leaderboard, a peek at the best shot-blocking team since the All-Star break. Portland, number 1.
And they've been a wrecking ball on the defensive end, racking up the blocks and really setting the tone.
Rockets trail by 5. Outside Eason. Thompson with a screen. After missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Holiday. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Talk about a guy who gives you everything. Jrue Holiday is a coach's dream.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him. Holiday hits them both. Up top, Durant. He's covered by Grant. Three-pointer off the mark. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Portland ahead, up 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Take a look at Portland. They're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins. And now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the Rockets.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who were brought up playing the game this way.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've pretty evenly contested game. Man, we've seen Drew Holiday really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing by 5. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. Grant is the 3 with Kamara in the front court as well. Drew Holiday out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Clingan in at the center position. Nice shot by Durant.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. Nifty move. Looming large, KD.
Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bump.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Jeremy Grant began his career as an activity role player. He's been adding layers. He said at the start, whatever I needed to do to get on the court, whether it was defense, rebounding, blocking shots, I was going to do it. I wanted to see what I was capable of, so I put a lot of work in expanding my role. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Thompson with it. Avdia picks him up for the lead. And there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Thompson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Holiday.
Great contest by Holiday. For my money, Drew is the best defensive guard in the league.
To the middle. Here's Kamara. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Houston has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Houston working the ball around. Eason finds Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Durant for 3.
As a defender, Grant has terrific instincts. He just stays all over the shooter.
That's good from Holiday on the assist by Avdia. And now a 5-point Portland lead. Here's Durant. Give him 8 points now. Outside Eason. Grant against Durant. Thompson with a screen. Houston with another miss. Portland leading by 5. Outside Holiday. Pass to Grant. Smith with the rebound.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Thompson passes to Şengün, and Clingan over to help. Durant for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the inside. Outside for Grant. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Grant's got 6.
And the corner pocket was open, and Grant took advantage.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson.
2 minutes on the quarter.
Şengün, a screen on Holiday. Thompson passes to Şengün. Basket's good. Give him 8.
And that's where Sengun does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Houston making some changes. Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Sengun. Green comes in for Smith. And it's Shepard in for Eason. Then for Portland, Murray comes in for Klingon. And it's Henderson in for Avdia. There's 1:40 left in the third. Grant in the post, guarded by Durant. 6 to shoot. Henderson scanning the floor. Shoots over Thompson. Again, the miss by Portland.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Shepard. He's covered by Holiday. With the drive. Shepard, that's good. And now it's just a 4-point Portland lead.
Oh, creating for himself wasn't a strong suit in college, but it's nice to see Shepard folding some playmaking into his game.
Henderson for 3. The Rockets pull it in. The floater, and it's Thompson getting it to go. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Outside Kamara. Pass to Grant. Murray, screen on Durant. Outside Murray. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Portland. For Houston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Shots good by Henderson. Henderson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. I mean, he loves to get out and run.
Durant against Grant. Down low. And stolen by Murray. The third quarter comes to a close. Portland ahead, up 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Shepard, Alperen Sengun out there with Green. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Okogie in at the 2. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Portland.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
he makes a first. Good on both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Outside, Green. They set the pick. Pass to Shepard. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, what I like about this kid, Shepard, is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Shepard.
And he knocks down the first one. Portland making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. So he gets them both. Portland leading by 4. Love passes to Avdia. Now here's Henderson. Finney Smith pulls it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Pass to Shepard. Back to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Şengün. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Durant, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Klingon, he's checked in for Henderson.
For your Rockets, Alperen Şengün. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Şengün.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
Pass to Klingon. Outside Love. Portland moving it around. Back to Avdia. Now Klingon. Defended by Şengün. Şengün with a steal. To the wing on the left. Inside. It's tipped. To take the lead. Klingon with a defensive effort.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And Avdia with the basket on the assist by Love. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Şengün. Here's Okogie, defended by Avdia. Okogie, the pass to Green. Here's Durant. 5 on the clock. Fires at the elbow. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Just smooth and cool as ever. Durant ignores the clock and is completely focused on finding his shot.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here.
Your mascot, Let's Dance.
checked in for Green. Eason comes in for Okogie. And it's Amin Thompson in for Shepard. Then for Portland, Kamara, he's checked in for Murray. Grant comes in for Sissoko. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Love. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Kamara. Outside Holiday. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Portland. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Smith with it, and Kamara picks him up defensively. Smith passes to Şengün. On the wing, Durant. He's covered by Holiday. The putback. Oh, he rips it down off the miss.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Now Grant. Here's Durant.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Rockets.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
The first free throw is good.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
And both free throws good for Durant.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Here's Grant. Oh, touches it off the glass.
And it's been great watching Grant accept more and more responsibility, including being willing to take important shots.
Now here's Durant. Şengün, the screen. Shoots a three. Shot's no good. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Durant. They double team Durant. Here's Eason. Şengün with it. Takes a three. Yes, sir, with the three.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Now here's Holiday. Grant. Yes, sir! Count it!
The heat is on, but Grant keeps his composure. He doesn't let the situation affect the quality of his shot.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
2-point game. 1:03 left in the fourth. Tries it from 9. Durant with the rebound.
Well, some cribs you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
That's all.
I just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Holiday taking his time here. Grant. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. And he commits the intentional foul. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
And he's unable to get the second one. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Portland with it.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
We'll see what they draw up. Three-pointer is a must.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
At the line for Houston, Thompson taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Timeout called, Portland. They're down by 5. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
That they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Thompson against Holiday. Can't hit it. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. At the line for 2. Thompson.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so the Rockets take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Kevin, you had a great performance individually. What made the game look so easy for you?
Well, my teammates, they played so well tonight, setting everybody up. And I knew it was winning time, so I just tried to be aggressive.
Winning time. That's what I like to hear. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game.
should I assist you?